Hobbit holes in the Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring are charming to see. But for Joe Anderson, the 6th time he watched part 1 of the movie trilogy, they provided inspiration. He was in the mood to do something Shire-inspired in his backyard.
That's when it came to the Hobbit Hole. Yeah, who has a Hobbit Hole?
And so, over the past 3 years, Joe has been working away. He's a civil engineer who took an image of a finished backyard Hobbit hole that he had in his head, drew it on paper, then made it reality, much to the amazement of his wife, Karen.
I don't have as much imagination as he does, so I couldn't quite picture the end result, but I knew that he's creative and that he has big ideas, so it didn't surprise me.
And here is Joe's Hobbit house, surrounded with grass, framed by pretty blooming flowers, and accented with a water wheel. It's painted yellow and, of course, has a round door.
Now, the door to the Hobbit hole is Hobbit size. It's about 4.5 feet tall. But Joe made sure that there were some areas of the home that would accommodate someone who is over 6 feet.
Inside, a little table, chairs, a fireplace, a tea kettle. Joe did many faux finishes. He made ceiling beams with styrofoam to keep them soft. For the overall look, he directly followed J.R.R. Tolkien's prose in the first paragraph of The Hobbit.
Not a nasty, dirty, wet hole, nor a dry, bare, sandy hole. It was a Hobbit hole, and that means comfort.
And while we were hanging out in the Hobbit hole, we had a visitor who appeared through the round doorway.
Are you a Hobbit?
Joe's son Clayton makes himself at home here. It is his playhouse. Joe actually spends most of his time outside tending to the flowers.
The hero of the Lord of the Rings is Sam Gamgee, and he was a gardener. One of my favorite characters in all of fiction.
And now Joe Anderson feels a huge sense of accomplishment. He has been able to bring some of his favorite moments from the story he enjoyed reading as a teen to his current everyday life.
I feel it's looking like I always envisioned it.